Alright, hello. Overwatch 2 has come out, and with that, a bunch of changes were rolled out to a lot of the heroes, plus new heroes. Brig has been contentious with how much utility she's had, so they've changed her bash to no longer stun, but now it goes almost twice as far and it deals 50 damage again. With that, they've changed a little underlying mechanics with her bash that I don't think a lot of people noticed within these first few days of Overwatch 2, and it's really important to know these changes to help follow up on combos during your games. Normally when you bash in Overwatch 2, you are stuck in a bash until that bash animation is completely ended. So I am bashing, immediately releasing shield, and then holding left click. And that left click gets buffered until I have full control of my hero. So it takes a substantial amount of time to be able to follow up with a left click after a bash. But one of the things they've changed now is that you're able to cancel your bash with either your whip shot or your heal. So I can bash and immediately whip shot afterwards, and I don't go as far, and I'm able to get a whip shot out. So if I wanted to shorten my bash, I could bash and then immediately whip shot down, and that stops my momentum, and I shorthand the stun lock by looking at the ground rather than let myself extend out. So already you could see how this might be useful for following up with combos. You can cancel it with your heal, but I feel like this will be purposefully niche, but it is a thing, and I can immediately get off cooldown without moving and get a heal out. So back in the old days when Brig Bash did 50 and stunned, to kill a tracer you would bash, left click, and then whip shot, and she would die with almost 100% certainty. Now, because you don't get the stun, to make sure your combo doesn't break, you're going to want to get hit on first and then bash and immediately follow up with a whip shot. And that comes out way faster than any other combo that Briggs had in a while. So the new bash cancel is really important to output 120 damage instantly and be able to follow up on those combos on squishy heroes. So there is another case where bash cancel becomes useful, and for that I'm going to move to Blizzard World to show it off. Okay, here we are in Blizzard World, and with the new bash cancel, we're able to change the momentum of how Brig is affected when she bashes off of geometry. So one of the nice bash spots is on defense first point on Blizzard World is you're able to just bash off of that corner and fly over to this high ground. Now, with the bash cancel, you're able to change your momentum to go straight up instead. And it needs some tweaking to find more niche uses for it, but because they needed to patch the flying break bug from a few years back, whip shot now cancels all of your forward momentum that you have. So you're still able to DI forward, but it's still at a slower speed. So you lose a lot of your momentum when whip shotting. So it ends up being that if you're able to find a place where you want to very tightly go up instead of flying forward, because her bash is so much further. Because if I'm bashing here, I end up all the way on the far side of the sign. But if I want to just get up and slow down my momentum, I can do that and control where I want to be rather than going flying with my bash. It's also worth it to note that because of the new speed and distance you have with bash, new bash jumps are available. you're able to get to new locations that weren't previously available because of how her momentum changes. And some of them have gone a lot faster to get up. On the flip side, there are some jumps that have gone away because you do just move too fast. There used to be a jump that you could just go up here, but I think you move way too fast to be able to take advantage of it. So it's changed how she interacts with each map. And so I think there's going to be a lot more discovery dealing with her new bash speed and being able to get to high grounds that she normally isn't able to. Anyway, that's new break tech. Go out, explore, see what bash canceling gets you.